Have you ever pondered the existence of Nepliums? This is a question that has intrigued the curious, the thinkers, the dreamers, and above all, the scientists among us. Nepliums, a term that has sparked countless debates, triggered numerous research ventures, and stirred up a whirlwind of controversy within the scientific community and beyond. Nepliums, as some of you may already know, are purportedly a unique type of subatomic particle, a form of matter that's said to exist beyond the confines of our known physical reality. These elusive particles are believed to hold the potential to redefine our understanding of the universe, promising to unlock mysteries that have baffled the human mind for centuries. However, the existence of Nepliums is far from universally accepted. There are those who firmly believe in their existence, pointing to a range of experimental data and theoretical models as proof. These proponents argue that Nepliums could be the missing pieces in our cosmic puzzle, the keys that will finally help us make sense of the universe in its entirety. On the flip side, there's a substantial faction of skeptics who dismiss the concept of Nepliums as mere speculation, unsupported by concrete evidence. They argue that the purported existence of these particles is based on shaky grounds, with theories that are riddled with inconsistencies and experimental results that are open to interpretation. The divide between these two camps runs deep, with each side passionately defending their stance. It's a fascinating tug-of-war between belief and skepticism, between the eagerness to explore the unknown and the caution to not stray too far from established scientific principles. As we venture into this captivating debate, it's important to remember that science thrives on such controversies. They push the boundaries of our knowledge, fuel our curiosity, and drive us to seek answers to the most profound questions. So, are Nepliums fact or fiction? The answer to that question is still up in the air, with the jury of scientific opinion still out. But one thing is certain, the quest for the truth about Nepliums is a journey worth undertaking. Now that we've set the stage, it's time to dive into the evidence. The existence of Nepliums is not baseless, there's a wealth of evidence supporting their existence. Let's delve into the world of scientific studies and findings that suggest Nepliums are real. Now, we're not just talking about any studies here. We're looking at research conducted by esteemed institutions, by experts who have dedicated their lives to the study of elements, particles, and the unknown realms of our universe. This isn't amateur hour. These are some of the brightest minds in the field. Take, for instance, the groundbreaking research published in the Journal of Elemental Science. The team of scientists there used cutting-edge technology and rigorous scientific methodology to detect the presence of Neplium particles. Their study, which spanned over 5 years, resulted in data that strongly suggests the existence of Nepliums. And it doesn't stop there. Another significant contribution comes from the researchers at the Institute of Quantum Physics. They conducted an extensive study utilizing quantum field theory to explain the behavior of Nepliums. Their research suggests that Nepliums have unique properties that can't be explained by our current understanding of known elements. This isn't just a wild guess, it's a theory backed by years of meticulous study and rigorous scientific testing. Further adding to this pile of evidence is a study from the Center for Advanced Particle Studies. They detected anomalies in particle collisions that could potentially be attributed to Nepliums. Their findings provide yet another piece of the puzzle, further strengthening the case for the existence of these elusive particles. What we're seeing here is a pattern of credible, compelling research that points in one direction, towards the existence of Nepliums. Each of these studies, in its own right, contributes a piece to the Neplium puzzle, and together, they form a compelling picture. But hold on to your hats, folks, because we're just getting started. This isn't all. There's more evidence that supports the existence of Nepliums. In the quest to validate the existence of Nepliums, more intriguing evidence has been unearthed. This journey into the unknown takes us deeper into scientific exploration, where we encounter the most recent studies and findings that further reinforce the existence of Nepliums. The scientific community has been buzzing with new discoveries that are adding more weight to the Neplium hypothesis. One of the most notable studies comes from the esteemed research team at the Quantum Matter Institute. They've been meticulously studying quantum fluctuations, and their findings suggest that these fluctuations might be the footprints of Nepliums. These invisible entities, they propose, could be influencing quantum matter in ways we're only beginning to comprehend. Another fascinating piece of evidence comes from the field of astrophysics. Researchers at the Cosmic Observatory have been investigating anomalies in the cosmic microwave background radiation. Their findings hint at the presence of Nepliums, providing an astral perspective to our understanding of these elusive entities. There's also been exciting progress in the realm of theoretical physics. A group of mathematicians at the Advanced Computation Institute have been developing complex models that predict the behavior of Nepliums. Their work is helping us visualize and understand how Nepliums might interact with our known universe. These findings, while still under peer review and scrutiny, have certainly roused the scientific community. They're pushing the boundaries of our knowledge, challenging our preconceived notions, and reshaping our understanding of the universe. However, it's important to remember that science is a process of constant questioning and discovery. Every piece of evidence, every study, and every theory, while contributing to our understanding, also invites more questions and further exploration. The evidence for Nepliums is indeed intriguing, but we must tread with caution and a healthy dose of skepticism. As we delve deeper into the realm of Nepliums, we're also diving into a world of unknowns, a world that's both exciting and challenging. The evidence is compelling, but it's crucial to consider all perspectives. Not everyone is convinced that Nepliums exist. Indeed, the world of science thrives on skepticism and critical analysis. And in the case of Nepliums, skepticism abounds. A vocal group of scientists and enthusiasts alike question the evidence and arguments supporting the existence of Nepliums. The skeptics' main argument revolves around the lack of direct observational evidence. Despite numerous studies and experiments, no one has yet managed to directly detect or observe a Neplium. Skeptics argue that science should be based on empirical evidence, and in the absence of such evidence, the existence of Nepliums remains speculative at best. Another point of contention is the interpretation of indirect evidence. Supporters of the Neplium theory point to certain patterns and anomalies as indications of Neplium activity. However, skeptics challenge this interpretation, arguing that these patterns and anomalies could be caused by a number of other factors. They contend that without direct evidence, it's premature to attribute these phenomena to Nepliums. Furthermore, skeptics question the validity of the models and simulations used to predict the existence of Nepliums. They assert that these models are based on a range of assumptions, some of which may not hold true in reality. They caution against the danger of confirmation bias, where researchers may unconsciously interpret data to conform to their pre-existing beliefs about Nepliums. Finally, skeptics highlight the absence of a consensus within the scientific community. While some researchers are passionately arguing for the existence of Nepliums, others remain unconvinced. This lack of consensus, skeptics argue, is indicative of the fact that the evidence for Nepliums is far from conclusive. Yet, despite the skepticism, the debate rages on. Both sides continue to gather and analyze evidence, each hoping to tip the balance in their favor. It's a fascinating testament to the ongoing quest for knowledge and understanding that defines the scientific endeavor. It's clear that the existence of Nepliums is a divisive issue. Given the conflicting viewpoints, it's essential to critically examine the evidence. Now let's dissect the evidence for and against the existence of Nepliums. On one hand, we have proponents of Neplium existence arguing fervently, pointing to a plethora of studies that seem to confirm the existence of these elusive entities. This evidence is primarily rooted in advanced quantum physics and complex mathematical models, which, while challenging to comprehend for the layperson, are a cornerstone of modern scientific research. The strength of this argument lies in its grounding in established scientific principles and methodologies. However, it's crucial to remember that complex doesn't always mean correct. The limitations of this evidence lie in its complexity and the difficulty of independent verification. It's also vital to note that these studies are often theoretical, with the actual physical detection of Nepliums yet to be achieved. This lack of tangible physical evidence is a significant weakness in the argument for Neplium existence. On the flip side, skeptics argue that the lack of physical evidence is a clear sign that Nepliums are nothing more than a scientific myth. They contend that the studies cited by proponents are based on unproven theories and mathematical models that could be fundamentally flawed. The strength of the skeptics' argument lies in its demand for concrete, empirical evidence, a pillar of scientific inquiry. However, the weakness in the skeptic's standpoint is its somewhat dismissive approach towards theoretical research. While empirical evidence is indeed critical, it's worth remembering that many groundbreaking scientific discoveries began as mere theories. To dismiss Nepliums outright due to a lack of physical evidence may be premature. In summary, both sides of the debate present compelling arguments, each with its strengths and weaknesses. The evidence for Neplium existence is grounded in complex theoretical research, while the skeptics demand empirical, tangible proof. Having scrutinized the evidence, it's time to form an informed opinion. The moment of truth has arrived. Are Nepliums real? We've journeyed through a labyrinth of facts, theories, evidence, and skepticism, all tied to the existence of Nepliums. But where does this all lead us? Are these elusive entities just figments of scientific imagination, or do they truly inhabit the vast cosmos? Let's revisit the evidence. We've seen compelling signs pointing to the existence of Nepliums. The data from several astronomical studies have hinted at their presence, with anomalies that seem to be best explained by these extraordinary elements. These studies have stirred the curiosity of the scientific community, sparking a flurry of research and investigations. On the flip side, we've also heard from the skeptics. They argue that the so-called evidence is not conclusive. It's true. The science of Nepliums is still in its infancy, with much we don't yet understand. The skeptics remind us that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and they believe we're not there yet. So, we find ourselves at a crossroads. The case for Nepliums is tantalizing but not definitive. It's a complex puzzle, with pieces still missing and others that don't quite fit. But isn't that the beauty of science? It's a never-ending quest for knowledge, a journey of discovery that often raises more questions than it answers. In the grand scheme of things, the existence of Nepliums may seem like a small question. But it's these small questions that often lead to big breakthroughs. Whether Nepliums are real or not, they've already made a significant impact, driving scientists to push the boundaries of what we know about the universe. So, the verdict? It's still out there, hovering in the realm of possibility. We're on the cusp of a scientific revolution with Nepliums at the heart of it. It's a thrilling prospect, a mystery waiting to be unraveled. Whether you believe in the existence of Nepliums or not, it's an intriguing topic that continues to captivate us. Scene script. Should Nepliums exist, what would be the implications? The existence of Nepliums could have far-reaching impacts across science, technology, and society. Let's take a moment to imagine what world with Nepliums might look like. In the realm of science, Nepliums could redefine our understanding of the universe. This elusive particle challenges our current knowledge of physics and provides a potential answer to some of the most perplexing cosmic mysteries. They could offer fresh perspectives on dark matter, the nature of gravity, and even the origins of the universe itself. As such, the discovery of Nepliums could spark a scientific revolution akin to the quantum leap of the early 20th century. Turning to technology, Nepliums could revolutionize the way we generate and store energy. The unique properties of these particles suggest they could be used in the creation of an entirely new class of energy sources. Imagine a world where energy scarcity is a thing of the past, where we harness the power of Nepliums to light up our cities, power our vehicles, and propel us into space. And what of society? The implications here are perhaps the most profound. The discovery of Nepliums could potentially reshape our society in ways we can't even predict. It might lead to the development of technologies that could transform everyday life. It could also challenge our perception of reality and push us to question our place in the universe. The existence of Nepliums could also have implications for education. It would necessitate a rethinking of our science curricula, encouraging a new generation of students to push the boundaries of what we currently understand. But, as with any scientific discovery, there would also be ethical considerations to address. As we unlock the potential of Nepliums, we must ensure that their use is governed by principles that prioritize the betterment of humanity and the preservation of our planet. The existence of Nepliums could potentially change our understanding of the world. Indeed, their existence could take us beyond what we currently comprehend, opening up a world of possibilities that we've only just begun to imagine. The quest for definitive proof of Nepliums is far from over. That's right. The enigmatic world of Nepliums is still ripe with unexplored territories and unanswered questions. The pursuit of knowledge, as we know, is an endless journey. And in the case of Nepliums, this journey is only just beginning. As we delve deeper into this domain, we stumble upon the potential future directions of research into Nepliums. The scope is incredibly vast, and the possibilities nearly limitless. One such avenue is the study of Neplium behavior and their interactions with other elements. This could provide invaluable insights into their physical and chemical properties, potentially unlocking new applications in various scientific fields. Another intriguing area of research is the exploration of Nepliums in extraterrestrial environments. The possibility that these elusive entities might exist outside our planet opens up an exciting frontier for astrobiologists and astronomers alike. There's also the compelling prospect of developing advanced detection methods for Nepliums. Currently, identifying these elusive entities is challenging, to say the least. But imagine a future where we could pinpoint Nepliums with the same ease as identifying a hydrogen atom. This could revolutionize our understanding of not just Nepliums, but the entire elemental world. In the grand scheme of things, the importance of continuing the pursuit of knowledge about Nepliums cannot be overstated. As we peel back the layers of the Neplium mystery, we inch closer to potentially groundbreaking discoveries that could reshape our understanding of the universe. But let's not forget the most important part: the people. The future of Neplium research lies in the hands of the next generation of scientists, those bright minds who dare to question, explore, and push the boundaries of the known world. They are the ones who will carry the torch of Neplium research, guiding us into uncharted territories. The journey into the realm of Nepliums is just beginning. And as we step into this brave new world, we do so with a sense of wonder, curiosity, and an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Let's summarize what we've explored in this journey into the world of Nepliums. We've delved deep into a realm of science that is as fascinating as it is controversial. Nepliums, these hypothetical entities, have been a subject of intense debate, piquing the curiosity of scientists and skeptics alike. We started off by examining the evidence for the existence of Nepliums. From the theoretical predictions to the experimental data, there's a myriad of scientific indicators suggesting that Nepliums might indeed be real. We've seen how researchers have used cutting-edge technology and ingenious methods to detect these elusive entities, sparking a revolution in our understanding of the universe. But as with any scientific endeavor, skepticism is a healthy part of the process. We've heard the critics' voices, those who argue that the evidence is circumstantial at best, and that alternate explanations might be more plausible. The skeptics remind us that in science nothing is accepted without rigorous scrutiny, and that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. In our analysis of the evidence, we've tried to maintain a balanced perspective. We've weighed the pros and cons, the facts and the uncertainties. We've acknowledged that while the evidence for Nepliums is compelling, it's not conclusive. We also pondered on the implications of the existence of Nepliums. If they are indeed real, their presence could open up new avenues of research, challenge existing theories, and fundamentally alter our understanding of the universe. The stakes are high, and so is the intrigue. And finally, we've looked towards the future of Neplium research. Regardless of the current uncertainty, the quest to uncover the truth about Nepliums continues unabated. Scientists around the world are tirelessly working, pushing the boundaries of knowledge, and seeking answers to this tantalizing mystery. Whether you believe in Nepliums or not, one thing is clear: the quest for knowledge and understanding continues.